In today's video guys, I will explain step by step, break it down into small simple steps on how to pass the ball in triangular patterns the correct way and which is the easiest formation to use to pass the ball in triangular patterns. As you can see, one subscriber or someone commented in this video last year and they said, "Sick video, helping me get out of division 7. So I'll also help you guys get out of certain divisions wherever you guys are in. Let's get straight into the video. The best formation, what you can use if you're struggling to pass the ball in triangular patterns, is a one and only 4-4-2. That's if you're struggling, use this formation. Okay, look here guys, I want to explain step by step here. What am I doing? Look here, I'm at squad battles. I'm on beginner. Why? I'm doing this here. Listen to me very carefully. If you're struggling to pass the ball in triangular patterns, you should either practice on squad battles, put it on beginner, or either practice on kickoff and put it on beginner. Reason why? This will give you more time to learn it and it will become second nature. And while you're practicing it, you try and increase your tempo and you try and visualize the triangular patterns fast as possible. Then when you're in game, it becomes second nature and you're always calculating and forming triangular patterns in your game. I'm telling you, practicing like this here, you won't go wrong guys. Like look here, triangular patterns involves 3 people, 3 players. Let's take the winger there. I'm going to pass it to the winger. Okay, here's the ball. Have a look here, okay. Let's try and visualize it in our mind. Let's get our imagination going and let's reverse engineer our minds. That's what you guys need to do. Okay, look at the winger has it. So he's the first player here. He has the ball, a ball holder. So what the ball holder is going to do? Pass to Virgil van Dijk. But Mr. Virgil van Dijk mustn't pass back to the ball holder. Mr. Virgil van Dijk must pass to someone in the center or someone else around. See, Virgil van Dijk's in a pass to him. And this player here must be running. Just watch her. So it's either I send him forward doing a L1 trigger or else I hold on L1 and I hit X. So he just runs there and that automatically. I'll put on in the description how to trigger players going forward. Look. Pass to Van Dijk, he is running. There to the player in the center. Okay, let's do it a little bit faster here. Okay, have a look here. Come on, where's this player? Let me get a ball back to him. Okay, look here. I'm going to form a triangle. Okay. Let's say I pass to Cafu. But this winger here must be running. Look, Cafu, quick. You guys saw that. Check out some examples and see how deadly is it. But what I suggest you guys must practice it on beginner so you guys can basically, get your imagination going and it will become second nature in a proper competitive fast game. For those of you who are struggling, you should do this here. Okay, check out the examples now guys. Okay guys, before we get into the examples, I just want to say check out KingSunny's channel. He has been coaching me for a few years now. I learn a lot from his channel and also from his coaching sessions. Go check out his channel. Here's his channel. Go subscribe and also check out his latest video. In this video, he speaks about in one section on passing the ball in triangular patterns. I'm going to show you a little footage so you guys can see how deadly is it. Okay, let's get into the examples now. Okay guys, have a look here. This is KingSunny's footage. What he says here. When you pass in triangular patterns, it doesn't need to be perfect and it needs to involve 3 players. Like if you look at my previous, my footage, what I'm going to show after this, my triangles are perfect. So it doesn't need to be perfect, remember that. Okay, have a look here. It's involving 3 players. See, this is how the triangle is. It's not perfect like how I was passing in triangular patterns, but at the end of the day, it's some kind of triangle. And remember this guys, before we get into explaining this here, I just want to tell you guys, remember this, imagination is more important than knowledge. And here's it here. It's written by the late great Albert Einstein. So use your imagination when trying to form these triangular patterns. Okay, have a look here. What KingSunny was saying here. Look, he's in a pass to a serious player here. Is already on the run. If you look there, he's like going to run. So just watch what he does and look how successful triangular patterns can be if you pass in that kind of way. And also telling players to run, triggering players on runs. Okay, watch. See, that player is running. See, the opponent is pulling the run out of position. Watch what he does there. He's passing to that player there. And look, the other player there is on the run. Watch. And he got the easy goal. You guys see? Easy goal. Okay, now let's go into my examples, guys. Okay, guys, here's my examples here. Okay, just watch here carefully. How deadly is it passing in triangular patterns? Okay, have a look. George Best. It involved 3 players. George Best, now the first player what I pass with, he will have to run. He will have to go into the space. See, my opponent's fully focused on George Best. But I end up making a pass here. See, I repass to this player. Now what I'm doing, I'm forming a triangular pattern. I repass to the central player. From there, as you guys can see, George Best is running. George Best is running. Pass to the center player. Pass back to George Best. So you see the third man must run. Here again, triangular patterns. Boom, boom. As you guys can see. And form this thing in your mind. Look how much of space I have to work into. And see now again, see here, I don't think I reform a triangular pattern. Let's just check. Say, okay, I repass to George Best. Repass back to that player there. See, you guys must always come with a triangular pattern plan. Going down to George Best. See, again, trying to pass in triangular patterns there. Back to George Best. From here. To that player there, and I think so I got a shot. So you see how deadly is it passing triangular patterns. It's very important. And remember, the third man must run. Okay, here again. As you can see, Birdcamp gave it to this player here. You see, remember this key thing. The first player you pass with, do not pass back to him. Pass to a different player, the second player. Then, after the second player receives the ball, the second player must pass to the third player. Look, give it back to the Birdcamp and look how it's on goal. Because I passed in triangular patterns, but I couldn't finish there. I never finished the ball and put it in a net. See again, passing in triangular patterns. I think so, yeah, I got a goal, but it was a lucky goal because my opponent ended up losing the ball. Okay, look here. For George Best, again, another example. I think so, George Best, give it to this player here, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just check. Okay, look, he stops a bit. Look, he gives it to that player there. There, look, here I'm forming the triangle. As you can see, what George Best did there. If we go a little bit back, see, George Best passed it to this player. That's how you guys got to visualize the triangle. He passed it to this player there. From there, this player gave it there. The second player. Then the third player, the second player gave it back to George Best. Let's have a look. See how it all works, and look how George Best is free. You guys saw that. So you see how deadly is it. So you always have to have a plan. Here again, look. See. From this player here, again same story. He distributes the ball to this player here. The second player distributes it to the third man. The third man, there's always 100% chance he will be free. Okay, I pass it to a different player. See, here's also a good example. Wait, is it this footage? No, it's not. Okay, but you guys see the wisdom and also how deadly it is. Like here's one of my good examples here. See, normally what some players will do with Dennis Bergkamp, they will want to go into and run into that space there and try and take on the player. But instead, I did this here, boom, 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 and you guys saw in that footage how free Dennis Bergkamp was. And look, almost ended up scoring. So yeah guys, always make sure to pass the ball in triangular patterns. And if you guys learned something, subscribe to the channel. And remember, your triangles doesn't need to be perfect when you're passing in triangular patterns. And remember, the first player who passes the ball, do not pass it back to him. Do not pass it back to him. Remember that. Anyways guys, if you guys learned something, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications. I will catch you guys in the next video. Also guys, if you guys want to learn now how to defend headers and you guys are struggling, I suggest you guys click on this video what appears here. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, and remember, chase your dreams. Nothing is impossible. Cheers guys.